Mexico with that #1.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. We're going to be live streaming AEW Collision. Let's get it, guys. And this is the beginning of the Continental Cup.
Experience.
Yeah, it certainly was an incredible experience. The energy, the crowd, it was second to none. It will stay with me to the end of my days.
All right.
Here we go with our first match in the Continental Cup.
We're starting with Claudio Castagnoli.
It begins with the former CMLL World Heavyweight Champion, member of the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli.
This is the first round match in the AEW Continental Challenge Cup February 5. Introducing first from Louisville, Switzerland, weighing 252 pounds, Claudio Castagnoli.
We have these comments from Claudio Castagnoli from earlier today. Listen in.
Ace, mach mal Platz zum Schönwettermodell. Der Meister schreitet zum Ring.
All right, I know you're a big proponent of no outside interference, one-on-one.
Don't know what he said.
Super excited. This is no word for Claudio's advantage. He's so strong, so technically sound, such a smart competitor. No outside interference gives Claudio all the advantage. Plus, he's a freak. You know, this guy lives up in cereal and coffee.
You have a personal history with him as well, Paul, don't you? When you tell everybody about what happened.
Well, I'm not personally experienced because I let that man pick me up over his head and throw me over the top rope. He's legit.
Now, his opponent for our first Challenge Cup match.
And his opponent from Atlantic City, New Jersey, weighing 210 pounds, Ace Austin.
Well, Ace Austin certainly no slouch in the strength compartment. You take a look at his little legs. One of the strongest
I'll be right back.
in the world today. And of course, both these men are members of factions, Paul, with other members of their factions in the Continental Challenge Cup. So could either of these men advance, they might be facing fellow faction members. How does that change the complexion of things?
Well, it can't change the complexion because you have to stay focused on the prize. It's great to be part of groups. I've been a member of some pretty famous groups. But when it comes down to championship, you have to do what's best for you and stay focused and keep your eye on the prize.
This is all first round matches. These were all drawn at random. The man to my right, as we see Claudio Castagnoli, the man to my right, Nigel McGuinness, will be competing in this tournament.
I put a lot of money on you, Nigel. I'm just letting you know I'm betting on you to win it all.
Well, I'm sure you got pretty big odds, you know, facing Shibata, who's a true legend in this business. And I've been watching tapes ever since I found out the draw. It's going to be a tough night in Vegas, but I might be worth a flutter.
I think so. You've got to get through it because you've got to compete in London. And then this man in the World Cup. Come on, man.
Sadly, I was inspired by Will Ospreay earning his spot at Wembley Stadium, but that is a long, long way ahead and a big journey that these two competitors are just starting out on now.
Moves in by Ace Austin. Austin was coming off a gigantic win last week.
Did you see the power of Claudio? Just block that. That was all lat, hip, and leg strength. Just block that attempted hip toss.
Absolutely. Down is Ace Austin. You see holding the lower back, small of the back. Ace came away with a big win last week with the Bang Bang Gang over the Death Riders. So he's red hot right now. Part of 3 collision wins over the Death Riders brings Austin back to the corner.
The question that Claudio's got revenge on his mind. How important are wins and losses when it comes to wrestling, Paul?
Just for your mental stability, you want to get that momentum,
All right, I'm
keep
back.
it going, keep your confidence high. Because anything that cracks your confidence,
Oh, wow.
that's that powerful leg strength that Ace Austin there. He's such big legs.
John Woo drop kick, sending Claudio down. Claudio, boy, his back is hurting. Picked up by Ace Austin. Claudio got up. Ace Austin, a couple of squats with him.
There's the strength I talked about earlier. Not just Shibata, I'll be watching tapes on everybody in the tournament. Claudio specifically has a long history in the Continental Classic. He's done very well against bigger opponents, but has had the rare miscue. And smaller underdogs.
There's that destructive power of Claudio.
Speaking of miscues,
You would think talent would learn not to dive on Claudio. He's like a forklift. He's going to turn that against you. So deceptive and strong. You look at him, you think, oh yeah, he's a tall, easy to say. This guy's a powerhouse.
I'm not sure how deceptive it is, but I look at Claudio. He looks as strong as anyone.
Well, it deceived me, I'll tell you that much. I didn't expect to go on the ride I went on.
I'll be perfectly honest with you. I can't imagine you look at anyone and think they could body slam you over the top rope.
Well, usually that's a pretty good bet. However,
He certainly proved something to you.
100%, just his character and his talent. He's such a smart competitor.
He makes little words on his way to the ring here. Look, that's it.
Usually the toughest guys in the room talk the least.
There is certainly something to that.
we've got a tremendous program tonight. I want to remind you that the Continental Cup continues on Wednesday. Jungle Jack Perry and John Moxley will go one-on-one in another first round match. But John Moxley will be in the time in a big 8-man tag. The Death Riders against Jungle Jack Perry. That's right. Jack Perry will be on the other side. And the Bang Bang Gang. That is all coming up tonight. But right now, fans, who's one of them? We'll find out when we return.
Hi, Joseph.
What's up, Hunter?
I was.
What?
Nah, this video, it's a video. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I was just bored. Wanted to just call you.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say this to them. Adults are stupid.
Why?
Well, because I was in my uncle's birthday party earlier, and they were talking about like that I applied to jobs and all that, and I'm like, yeah. And then my dad came in and said, like, you know that every job needs training. Like they train you, and like, no kidding, I know that. And they're like, what was it? Oh fuck. Couldn't think what it was.
Stupid remark. I'm like, stupid remark.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, God.
And like they think they're the smart ones because they live longer than us and all that. And I'm like, hey, like just admit that us kids are smarter than you and stop trying to come back from things.
Yeah.
But my dad, he said well, actually, my uncle told me, you know that I would think your dad's smarter than me. And I think your dad's smarter than me. I'm like, well, who do you think brought you into the job that he was working at? Because my dad brought my uncle into the job, but I still think my dad's dumb.
Yeah. I mean, he's just
Experience, if you will.
What?
I mean, all he's pointing out to obvious.
Exactly.
Chin lock applied, driving ace down.
It just so stupid, and he keeps repeating the same stuff, I'm like, I get it. Oh my god, you don't have to repeat it.
Sleepers in deep
Yeah.
on the forearm of the left arm of
So
Castanelli
stupid.
across the carotid artery. Austin, who lose going limp.
But like, now that I'm with the acting, and I'm with these classes because just for him to be happy. He kept forcing me into these acting classes, and I already knew what I needed to do of acting. And he just says like, no, not everyone knows everything. I'm like, no kidding, no one knows everything. But some things that I've learned from my whole life, like driving. They pointed out driving that you didn't know everything when you started driving. I'm like, yeah, but I knew a little bit. So I didn't need to do any classes or anything. I knew a little bit. I knew the steering wheel. I knew how to turn on the car. I knew a lot. I knew a lot of the car.
Yeah.
And for acting, he's like, you always like everyone needs to do classes so you can audition. I'm like, yeah, but didn't I tell you a while ago that one of the people that I know had filmed a show, and he did not do any acting. He did not do any classes. Did not do theater. Did not do anything. And he's like, well, bitch, he got lucky. And I'm like, he did not get lucky. He,
Some people are like gifted with that stuff.
what?
Some people are just gifted with that talent or that kind of talent.
Well, yeah. But like if he got into a show that he didn't need any classes or theater, because he said he knew a lot of acting. Like me, I know a lot of acting, but my dad just doesn't want to admit that I know a lot and that I don't need any acting classes. Like, so stupid that he never admits that he's wrong. Every time that I say something that's right, he tries to say that I'm wrong.
I swear, it's just ego. Parents have such problems.
Yeah, but just because they're more mature, they're more wise, they're older than us, they're adults, we're kids, we're minors, like, but
In the Continental Challenge Cup. Here we
it's
go.
stupid.
Oh no. Looking for the fall.
Because when for example, when I wanted to drive somewhere, I already had my license on that and all that, and he's talking about like, you're a minor, you can go over there. I'm like, first of all, I'm not really a minor. I'm mature enough to drive over there because I've driven there before when I had my permit.
No way.
It like down south. I don't remember where it was, but I've driven there so many times to go to my games and all that, and they don't want me to go there by myself. I've driven through highways by myself. I've driven through the road by myself. Have I gotten into a crash? No. But they want to expect that they're scared that I am. All the time that I've been driving for a year and a half now, I've never gotten into a crash. So what's gonna make it this different? You cannot think that you're gonna get into a crash or else you will.
Yeah.
That's just facts. They're like, no, you always gotta think that you're getting into a crash because anything can happen. Okay, yes, anything can happen, but just don't think that you're gonna get into a crash. Then you'll be like, oh my god, I'm so scared. Am I gonna get into a crash? Oh my god, this car is too. He's braking too hard. Like,
That's like once you get your license, you start driving by yourself. You instantly get better at driving for no reason.
you what?
When you start driving by yourself, you get your license. You automatically get better at driving for no reason.
Exactly.
Like everything just boom comes to you.
You're just not good at. We're just not good at driving when we have our permit. When we have our parents in the car, because they stress us out. They're like don't go too fast. Hey, stop. I know what I'm doing. So stop talking and let me drive.
Yeah.
Let me listen to the damn music. You know that.
I even drive better with music.
Huh?
I drive better with music, bro.
Exactly. Because I'm like singing and I'm driving and I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's like music is like a flow state.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or whatever.
Also, like when we were talking about all this, and my dad's like, I told something to my dad because we were kind of like arguing at the same time about this conversation, and then I said something that's true, and he's like, "Don't talk back to me." I'm like, "That's how a conversation works."
Wait, what did you say that was true?
About what we were talking about right now. What we were talking.
Driving with music is better. It, like.
Well, no. The like the jobs and all that and the acting thing.
Oh yeah.
I told him, and he's like, "Don't talk back to me." I'm like, "That's how a conversation works." Are you stupid? I didn't say that part. That are you stupid? Because I would definitely be slapped in the face if he sometimes does that.
You got your butt whooped, Jesse.
I know. But I said that in my mind. Like, are you stupid?
Yeah. Hey, you want to see the new cologne I got?
What, are $350 that you spent on cologne?
No, it was actually $117.
Bro.
Alright, this is the collection right now. YSLY. It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
And I got that Bad Boy Cobalt.
That was cool.
Very good.
But
And a Zorro.
you know what I texted you earlier that yes, the money to spend was earned, but don't spend all of it on cologne.
Hey, it's gonna be better down the road, alright?
Just use one cologne and then after it's gone, then buy another. But don't buy hundreds of colognes and use all of them.
No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. If you actually want to get good at, or like, have a chance of like confidence, you gotta smell good. You can't, or like for different seasons, okay, if you get a girlfriend and it's winter time, you don't want to have a sweet cologne.
Okay, but
you have to have something warm.
But buy one cologne for each season.
Yeah, that's what I did.
You bought like 10 for one season.
No. You're talking about those little small ones?
All the ones that you have in that table, are all of them for summer?
No, those are like, okay.
So
the ones that just bought, hold on.
If all of them are not for summer, then why'd you buy them right now?
No, These I got for my birthday, but then I bought this one, and that one. But the YSLY and then the Cobalt one, those are both very different. One is like for a warm day, and then one is for a hot day of summer.
How is that a difference?
But trust me, it's very different. One smells very, very sweet, and I don't know how to say it. You don't have to smell it, but then one smells almost darker or a little warmer.
And all of that is just to smell good and to get the girls.
Well, yeah, technically.
So let me ask this: why haven't you shot your shot yet?
Shoot my shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you meant to say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so if you're
confident. It's like time.
The Motor City Machine Guns are all
Plus, I'm waiting for the winter time though. Because once you smell this, it's like the best cologne.
but why but
Hold on. I get my receipt. Okay. These I got the smallest size. Alright. Okay. So the most this one right here cost $110. And this one right here costed $125. Yeah, so I spent not a lot, but still a decent amount a lot.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was worth it though. You know, at least I smell good.
None of the group chat agreed that it was worth it.
Screw them, bro. It's what I think.
Is what you think by spending hundreds of dollars on only cologne?
Yeah, what would you spend $370 on, Joseph, huh?
Something else. Not
No. Tell me, what would you spend it on?
other stuff.
No. I want to hear your...
Anything I can find that I would want. I don't know, anything else. Because you spent $300 on only 2 colognes. And that even Landon said that you can find one that's like 30 or 50.
Yeah, I can. That are like that, but I went to the Ulta shop and bought those.
Because the one that I bought, the cologne I'm using, not the Nautica Voyage, the other one, I only spent $25 on that, and it smells good.
I guess you kind of do have a two-piece cologne. But you go to the Ulta. Hold on, let me share my screen with you, and I'm gonna show you what I got going. Hold on.
So physical. Jamie from Southampton, Alex from Norwich. He knows attached forces in February. And Vixen.
Alright. Do you see my screen?
Not yet.
Oh.
It says your connection is unstable.
Great move from the top row, and she'll make the exchange once again.
There you
go. I think she was trying to find her footing.
Not yet, I don't see it. I see that it said started screen sharing, but I don't see the screen itself. Oh wait.
How about now?
No.
Hold on, just up it. And then
There's the cover. No, not to cover that. Instead,
oh wait, no.
the legal party.
Wait, what is it? What did it just pop up for you?
Hunter wants to view your screen.
Can't as
I'm trying to click not now, but it's now. Do I have to click share?
as for me, like to share my screen.
I
It's under
trying.
screen sharing and do.
I'm trying.
My phone is.
Huh?
I think my phone is racist. It doesn't like your turn.
Okay. Okay. Ask to share. Okay. You clicked on ask to share. You didn't click on share your screen.
Could you read it out real quick? It went away.
Team champions, there's the music, and here we go. Watch out from behind. Lady May, Lena Cross.
You don't need to see it.
Suffered their very first defeat on Wednesday doing that.
You see it now?
Oh, there you go. I see it.
Do you see the cologne, my Ulta stuff?
They're recently viewed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. You know, this is the size I got.
And how much did that cost?
Look. 125.
Damn. Too much. Too much.
At least I didn't spend like $150 on Valentine like Easton did it yesterday.
On what?
He spent $156 on Valentino.
On Valentina.
It's Citrus Sunrise.
What is that?
Hold on.
This is a trios back, Zipper and Paul.
It's already breaking down between these six men. We've seen how devastating this coast-to-coast dropkick can be. Jericho caught night with the Judas effect.
Can you see my screen still?
Yeah, it's still on the lightning.
Started this outside the ring when I was on the stretcher.
Okay, it should be black right now, but I'm loading into bunch or because it.
I feel like everybody forgot what I'm capable of.
I didn't know about it until now. I mean, I'll send you this website if you ever want to look at it for a cheap price. Yeah. Chill.
What? What happened?
Yes. Mush. This pissed me off.
Another challenge match. Of course, we don't know who's going to win it, but I can say that one thing we do know this
just say cooler than a bowl full of cucumbers? I'd be sorry. I don't know how you cool as you could say that.
I'm sorry, I don't have the English dictionary to pull from. Okay, I'm in South Carolina. Oh, cucumbers is cool.
Thumbs up to all the fans. Orange Cassidy in this second matchup. And once again, the winners will be
My Wi-Fi keeps going out.
another blind draw for the next round. And here comes Matt Seidel.
Why Yves Saint Laurent Men's Eau de Parfum? What is it, freaking French?
Christopher Daniels will step back. Here, comments over there from Matt Seidel.
It wasn't that long ago that I thought I may never wrestle again. But I've transformed. I had my foot fixed, and now I got two feet.
I saw the whole thing of Divine Dominion attacking the wrong version.
Orange Cassidy, I have come here not to try, but to win the Continental Cup.
You know, he mentioned, gentlemen, that he did not realize and wondered if he'd ever wrestle again. He was out 26 months with an injury.
An ankle injury that many people thought would end his career, but he refused to quit. Had a number of surgeries, a lot of painful rehab.
He looks fantastic. He's one of the great.
Fans exclusive Orange Cassidy and Blackwood collab is available now. Get your freshly squeezed notebook and pencil set today at shopaew.com.
No, I don't have one of those. Don't we get those at a discount?
Yes, we do.
I'm sure you can afford one at full price.
Yeah, you sure can. Well, that's why, because I save money when I can. All right. It's not how much you make, it's how much you save.
Okay, trying to trip up Seidel, spoil that, Seidel. Orange Cassidy very content with a slower pace here, which is not surprising. And Seidel obviously would like to kick it up here.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy does a real good job of lulling you into that slower pace until he shifts gears. It's very disorienting. I see him do that to one. There's a couple.
How about 1, 2? How about that? Little
One another.
1.
Yeah.
A little thumbs up here from Seidel.
Well, respect. Now, both these competitors have been in AEW for 6 years, so it's kind of amazing. We've never seen them in one-on-one competition, which I think speaks to how exciting the Continental Challenge Cup, or the Continental Classic for that reason.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes for some great matchups that normally you would not see or would want to see. They move by Seidel.
The classic Orange Cassidy. Right there, gotcha.
Got the foot.
Plus, this is a great treat for the fans because the AEW roster is so deep. These guys, that's a roll. 1, 2. The roster is so deep, you wouldn't see these guys normally compete against each other. That's what makes this cup so exciting. Unique matchups. It's a win-win for the fans.
These guys, if it's a big if I'm able to get by Katsuyori Shibata. Oh!
I believe in you, Nigel.
Well, I'm glad you do.
Standing moonsault attempt. Oh, that's how they do it. 1, 2.
Yeah, Matt Seidel doesn't move like a guy that's had an almost career injury, ankle injury.
Well, talk about coming back. You've had significant injuries in your career as well. How does it feel to come back?
Well, I'm not back yet. I'm still working on it. I gotta get my swimsuit figured down better first.
Back to the corner reversal. Another reversal. Back and forth these two combatants go. Neither will give in. Oh, it was Seidel got the advantage that time. And smash Orange Cassidy in the corner. By the way, the next win for Matt Seidel will be his 50th in AEW. And he's looking at the all-time wins leader in AEW, Orange Cassidy, with 216.
Wow, that is impressive and quite shocking as well. Cassidy has a very understated charisma.
Cassidy's had 216 wins in AEW.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had 216 wins in my career.
Well, he's had a remarkable career. An AEW original, longest reigning international champion in 471 days. But right now, he is being staggered here by Matt Seidel. Orange Cassidy. Shot. Hammering now.
Holding on tight. The willpower of Matt Seidel. He realizes what a huge opportunity is, and it literally is do or die for Seidel when it comes.
The Colonel has a bucket list. The $10 one. Monday nuggets. Tuesday fried chicken.
Be right back.
Collision continues live here on this Saturday night. Coming to you from Colorado Springs, Colorado, the first round in the LA Roseman Continental Cup. In the Continental Challenge Cup, as a victor so far in the first round, that was Claudio Castagnoli. What a tears! That time by Seidel. And how about that back leg front kick?
Oh, that's right under the jaw. That really was flush. We're seeing just how dangerous the boots of Matt Seidel are.
Ankle bothering him out a little bit. Looks like he's favored it.
Bothering Orange Cassidy because he's got a metal plate in it. During the break, Orange Cassidy was trying to play mind games with Seidel. And it's been a very interesting study for me here at ringside. Come on!
Did not get the win.
I've really got an advantage in some ways over everybody else in the tournament. I get to see every other match and get to pick out weaknesses, chinks in the armor, if you will.
Oh, yeah, you get an advanced scouting report. Absolutely.
Unfortunately, I just haven't had a chance to see Shibata because it will be my first round opponent.
We have another first round of match tonight. How about this? Jake Doyle of the Don Callis family against Eddie Kingston. There's an underlying issue there that we will talk about. Also, don't forget we have a gigantic 8-man tag team match. Jungle Jack Perry will be across the ring from his opponent. Coming up Wednesday at the Continental Cup, John Moxley as Jungle Jack in the main event game take on the Death Riders. As John right off the lead from the top. Elbow from the top, Orange Cassidy, jaw it set. He's determined now.
Oh, couldn't get the DDT out of it, but instead... Right, set up for it. 1, 2. Side out, still alive. That flame in his heart will not go out.
Well, that was close, Paul. That almost a 3 count.
Just like the quickness and the ball strength of Matt Seidel to kick out of the.
And reversal that time. Orange Cassidy, another reversal. We've seen this exchange many times. Another driver, 1, 2.
That felt like a fast count to me.
It did feel like a fast count. At the same time, look at these guys counter and complement one another when they go back and forth. This is what makes this type of setup so exciting for the fans because they're actually seeing quality wrestling competition. No outside interference, no garbage, getting it down between the ropes. I love this.
This is what the late great Gordon Solly might call the human game of chess. Oh!
Look at Matt bringing those kicks, they're thumpers. He's rocking Orange Cassidy hard, chest back, hamstring.
Is this checkmate for Orange Cassidy?
Cassidy looks like he's getting a little bit mad here.
Yes, he is.
The pockets. Let's go.
Somebody said, you're not doing that today. Well, yes, he is. He spins out of the way and executes. And John Woo dropped it with
Oh.
Seidel hit the broadcast disc very hard that time. But Orange Cassidy,
Come on, Cassidy, let's go.
Cassidy's going to hit the far side rope again. Finish the DDT.
Second time in a deep hook of the Come on, man.
I don't know how Matt kicked out of that legs or hooked. All his body weight, Cassie's body weight was on Matt Seidel. He still found a way to kick out.
So not in a dissimilar position to me in some extent. We started out very similar time in the early 2000s.
He has dropped the elbow pad. He is ready
man
for the
punch.
orange punch. And that was Seidel. See what? Seidel 1, 2.
Ooh.
Seidel almost won the freaking match. And a needle at that time caught Orange Cassidy underneath the jaw.
Seidel's got such great pinpoint strikes on the knees, feet.
He talked about having 2 feet. Meaning he could kick twice as much as.
Here he goes, Matt Seidel.
Be looking for a shooting.
Woo!
Oh, great option.
Orange Cassidy with the lead break. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Orange Cassidy now joins Claudio Castagnoli. Moving on.
Very interesting because his 2 conglomeration teammates, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, will face off in another first round matchup. So there is potential for 2 conglomeration adjacent matchups in the Continental Challenge Cup. Very exciting time ahead, but there goes out to Matt Seidel. Another opportunities, I'm sure.
I love it. You see it. Matt Seidel looked great. Orange Cassidy advances. But right now we understand the Death Riders are standing by live.
Man, you are a machine. You're a machine. Mexico City to Colorado Springs, altitude is a myth. I'm without the Continental Championship. I'm naked, stripped bare. I've put it all on the line. I'm right for the picking. For all the hungry young predators. Like Jack Perry, I've always had a soft spot for you, Jack. Cause you got guts. But tonight, you're on the wrong team. You're partnering up with a team that I don't like. I got a wild hair up my ass for the Bang Bang Gang. And it is a bad night for your new friends. Against the world's
TNT brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Round out your protection with life, home, and health insurance. Well, the Rascals, dynamic team to say the least.
Controversial, risk-taking, and they certainly have some big wins on their record since joining AEW, defeating FTR, former World Tag Team Champions no less, earlier this year.
Big win there. They won their last tag team match in June here in Collision in less than 2 minutes. Let's see what they do against this duo. Aaron Solo is going to start things. Steve Fuerte on the outside. Solo throws over the top. And Zachary Wentz. Reversal.
Great mix of action here tonight. Not just the Continental Cup action, but here, incredible tag team action. The Rascals, the self-described best faction in pro wrestling in the last decade. They've certainly got some very creative offense machine. Oof, some of it there. Oh, wow.
I'll be right back again.
The Regis calculation allowing Solo now to tag in his opponent. His Hashimi's partner.
Steve Fuerte is in. And there he goes. Desmond Xavier, Zachary Wentz. Knee, fist combination. There's a kick. How about this?
Great tag team work together.
Yeah, great WCW. You're not kidding. Great symmetry for this tag team. And, ooh, wow. Catapulted into a kick. Wentz up on top of Fuerte. Yes. Oh, God.
Correct.
That should do it, man.
And after things now with Cope and Cage facing the Young Bucks at Wembley for the AEW World Tag Team titles.
Oh, here it is.
Come on, this team could be it.
2, 3.
We're looking.
The hot fire queen wins it.
Very depth for the AEW World Tag Team division. Hold on a second.
Desmond's got the mic. Go ahead.
Oh, y'all like us. That's nice. All right, now look. The last time that the Rascals were in Colorado, we won Mile High Madness. And of course, no one knows about being a mile high better than the Rascals.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Hey, my brothers, time and time again, the Rascals come out to this ring.
Zachary Wentz is a little bit
that
more
we
fat.
belong in
More chubby.
AEW.
You see, AEW is where the best wrestle. We have shown that we are one of the best trios. We have shown tonight that we are one of the best tag teams.
And we can handle our own in singles action. And speaking of that, the young GOAT is in action tonight against Speedball Mike Bailey. Now, I'm here, I'm dressed, I'm ready. So, Colorado Springs, can we do this tonight, right now? Okay, Speedball, you heard the people. Let's get this action, let's get this smoke.
All right.
So here we go, apparently. The crowd is ready, and here comes Speedball Mike Bailey. Did not win the International Championship, but he puts the champion as far as you can push him at.
Incredible showing for Speedball Mike Bailey.
That came with a hair's breadth of taking the international title from Kyle Fletcher. And took a lot of punishment in trying to do so. And to me, that's what makes Mike Bailey so impressive. He's so resilient. He's coming out here now. What is that? 2-3 days removed from Grand Slam Mexico. Look, he's fresh. He's 100%.
And let's not forget, he won the ladder match at Redemption to get that shot. So he's had some very high-profile, high-impact matches. And here he comes out here again tonight.
As much as I'm impressed with the resiliency of Mike Bailey, I'm far more impressed with his mullet.
Yeah, I'd love to have a mullet.
That's how that he had.
Couple of leg sweeps.
Reed, though, the goat, yet to uncork some of his textbook creative offense, but the speed is picking up as you would expect.
That works in Mike Bailey's favor, too. Mike Bailey's pretty quick himself.
Whoa, they each catch the leg. No, you first. Look at that. And fans want to remind you that AEW returns to Scotland for the final stop before All in London at the Hydro. One's August 26th with Dynamite and Collision.
Oh, in Scotland.
As we mentioned earlier, the Welcome to Wembley fan experience taking place on the 28th and 29th, right before the event on August 30th. 22 days away from All in London at Wembley Stadium. And we storm into North Texas. Dynamite and Collision take over Allen, Texas. Wednesday, September 2nd, the Credit Union of East Texas events. Tickets available on WTIX.com.
There's that rapid fire kick of speedball Mike Bailey. He missed that move.
Black belt in Taekwondo has certainly paid dividends, but let's see this agility at hand.
Byron Reed, for his size, gentlemen, is so elusive, is so quick.
This natural-born athlete with great instincts. Such a dangerous combination.
Rolling through is... Oh, my foot got up. That's right out of the Speedball Mike Bailey textbook. Byron's going to hit the...
Double drop kick was in there.
You're not kidding.
That readjusted Speedball's motors.
Springboard off the bottom rope, and here goes the big guy once again. Nope.
Oh my God! Beautiful.
Unbelievable. Both men are down. Fans, we're going to take a short break. Don't you dare go anywhere.
What the hell were you thinking? What I did? You wouldn't talk to my folks behind my back? Our baby's gonna be in her brain. So? Babysitter? Catch on that one. They cut me off. Get a handle on your dad. Tomorrow,
Lenny,
Hey,
¿qué estás haciendo?
live streaming,
Pues yo no escucho ningún wrestling.
porque está en commercial.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jay, ¿decidiste qué vas a hacer mañana?
No sé,
¿Ah?
no sé.
Tienes que decidir temprano.
Porque
¿Qué
quería
vas a hacer?
él quería ir, pero es difícil.
¿Ah?
Él quería ir pero es difícil.
¿Quién es difícil?
Porque quería otra persona ir conmigo, pero
Hablaste con Eli.
yo sé que quería otra persona ir conmigo.
¿Qué?
Quería otra persona ir conmigo esta vez.
Pero habla con Eli.
No me está escuchando. Quería otra persona para ir conmigo. Y ya yo fui con él. Quería otra persona. Pero también tengo 2 pases y también tú no me vas a dejar guiar allá.
¿Qué?
También tú no me vas a dejar ir a guiar allá.
No, porque tú no puedes guiar con alguien.
Yo no voy a guiar con nadie. Yo no voy a guiar con nadie, papi.
Sí, ¿cómo iba a llegar al Honto si ahí no lo dejan guiar para ningún lado?
¿Alguna vez lo dejan?
No van a dejar guiar para allá. No dejan guiar para esta casa, lo van a dejar guiar para
Por
allá.
eso que estaba tratando de si vamos a ir con nosotros, pero primero tengo 2 pases, so ella no puede entrar, o sea, unless ella paga, y segundo, si ella los deja ahí, que no sé qué ella va a hacer después porque hay el entry fee para entrar para la isla.
Yo lo puedo llevar y a ver si tú puedes entrar con él.
Ok, ¿y qué tú vas a hacer?
¿Ah?
¿Y qué tú vas a hacer?
No sé.
Porque ¿quién lo va a llevar para atrás? ¿Ah?
Buscarme una novia para él.
¿Pero quién lo va a llevar para atrás?
¿Ah?
¿Por quién lo va a llevar para atrás?
Pues yo.
¿Tú trabajas mañana?
Yo no trabajo mañana.
Ah, es verdad. Ah, ok, una buena. ¿Pero qué tú vas a hacer después?
Lo mejor es la isla, y porque isla y te llevaba y ya.
¿Pero qué tú vas a hacer después?
I don't know, por eso es que it's my day off and you're gonna basically, I'm gonna be fucked up my whole day off.
Yo estaba contigo ayer y hoy.
¿Qué?
Yo estaba contigo ayer y hoy.
Yo no te he visto conmigo ni ayer.
Ay, fuimos a la casa de Kiko
Ni ayer ni hoy te he visto conmigo.
Y ayer fuimos para íbamos a ver una película, pero no había una película.
He might have hurt his left knee.
He's paying for it.
They're chanting AEW in Speedball's name, and fans, let's take a look once again.
Look at this, the twisting rotation. You can see the way that his legs landed. Slid a little underneath him, and I hope, for our sake, we love watching him compete. And the Black Buddy's okay.
Fans, we're 22 days away from All In London as we head back to Wembley Stadium. That's on Sunday, August 30th. Tickets are available at AEWTIX.com. AEWTIX.com. You can scan the QR code on the screen right now and join us for the incredible event that has the world talking. So many title matches we've talked about. Still a lot more to be announced, I'm sure, up on top.
Again,
Yeah, lands.
just reflex from Mike Bailey. He needs to learn to protect that left knee.
Banderas outside. Foot got up that time from Myron Reed. Speedball up top. Oh boy, did he catch him in the side of the head with that one.
Speedball's trying. I still think he's taken a lot of damage that he hasn't shown. It's coming to point now from that match with Kyle Fletcher.
Talking to himself.
Woo!
Top rope, Frankensteiner that time.
Boy, Mike is digging deep. That knee's hurting. I'm sure it's starting to swell right now, limiting movement.
Bailey's known for a spinning heel kick. I'm not sure if the left leg, though, could take his waist for it. Let's find out.
Here it comes. Oh, Myron Reed saw it coming. Tricks Myron into a cutter. How about that for Myron Reed? Oh, but he runs it through the double foot.
The adrenaline flowing through the body now as Speedball.
Caught him again.
Smart on Mike Bailey. Get out of the ring. You are in trouble.
I don't know if that was a smart move or just serendipity. Here's the impact that sent Bailey to the outside, but someone's about to follow him, and his name is Myron Reed.
This is incredible. From the top.
Talk about a human highlight reel. Oh, my God.
Myron Reed.
Seconds away from an upset, perhaps.
Going up top. No cap splash. No.
2. Wow.
An unbelievable match. And factor in the elevation of Colorado Springs. These two men pushed it to the limit.
That is certainly a factor in the ring earlier today, and I was struggling.
Still hurting though is Mike Bailey, but celebrating a win. Knocked out 6-2 in his last 8 matches. We understand the dogs are standing by.
Juice Robinson versus Clark Connors. Who won? Who? The Guns versus the Dogs. Who won? Who? And in a doubles chain match. Who's the champion? And on Wednesday in the Continental Cup, who do you think's gonna beat the Tartan Jay White again? Well, that'd be me, baby boy, wouldn't it? Even back, what, 3, maybe 4 weeks? Face me one time, and you're already back on the shelf. So you and I both know you don't have what it takes to beat me. You don't even have what it takes to survive me. So this Wednesday in Las Vegas, I'm just gonna finish the job and put you on the shelf for good. And that puts me around 2 to the Continental Cup. 2, where I could face anybody. It could be Kyle O'Reilly. It could be Robbie Strong. Look at that jerk. It could be our boy Claudio. It could even be John Moxley, but quite frankly, I don't give a damn who it is. Because even though the Dogs and the Death Riders are the most deadly combinations that Smith and Wesson, we all know as soon as that bell rings, all bets are off, all friendships are dead, and anything goes. So it doesn't matter if you're the Guns, the Motor City Machine Guns, the Bucks, the Conglomeration, or the Rougeos. The Dogs are off the chain. And who let the dogs out? We did.
The following matches broadcast on Japan.
Io Sky.
Three-time former women's world champ, former TBS champ, Hikaru Shida.
Joining her from El Paso, she is the CMLL World Heavyweight Champion,
Teaming with the CMLL Women's World Champ.
Well, I think we had another video. So what kind of title is that? It's a big woman with a small title.
Your wins over us were fluke, but mortal luck runs out because only a god deserves to hold all the gold.
Tonight, I ride the road from redemption, but I beat Maya World, and this time, referee one screwed me. Still, the best is Shida.
Shida, you mentioned the former TBS champion as well. And for 7, quite a team, and well, they're going to face quite a team, and quite a young lady who's red hot.
And their opponent, Highline, and the TBS champion, Maya World.
What a moment it was for Maya World, taking the TBS title from Hikaru Shida. Only held it for a very brief time herself, and now she's going to try to hold on to it.
Real easy sometimes to get to out of top. And staying there is the hardest part.
Now, prior week, Maya World retained the TBS title against Persephone, but Persephone got her momentum back at Mexico City.
With an assist from Hikaru Shida, it was Persephone facing the former AEW Women's Champion Chris Statlander. And it took not only a confrontation with the National Mexican Women's Champion, Thunder Rosa at ringside, but it was Hikaru Shida with Rosa's title that played a big factor.
Well, as we heard from the Dogs, next week the Continental Cup continues, and we have some gigantic matches on Collision next week. Next week we'll be in Las Vegas. Roderick Strong, Kyle Roddick, members of the Collision will collide. How about that? Plus, Brian Cage takes on CMLL World Heavyweight Champion Hechicero. And then we have, how about this? Our good friend Nigel McGuinness, to my right here, will take on Katsuyori Shibata in a first-round match.
Couldn't be more excited. All the respect in the world for Shibata, but I'm coming to win.
Absolutely. We have 2 winners already, and of course, as we mentioned, all the winners. There's a 1, 2.
Nice bridge cover.
I'm sure it was that time by High End. As we mentioned, all the winners back into the hat, so to speak, in a blind draw. And of course, we know the finals of the Continental Cup will be at All In London Sunday, August 30th. How about Shida?
The official was backwards turned. Persephone distracted the official. Shida doing the dirty work.
Spotting back, Maya's got a lot of fire.
Oh, wow. Maya World, the under the chin, and now takes down both Shida and Persephone. Maya World, spin heel kick on target. And crossover with a cover, 1, 2. Maybe do a little bit of too much celebrating before making the cover that time.
That happens a lot with the younger talent. They're so wrapped up in their moment. They're excited about what they're doing.
Right.
Got to focus on the goal. Get your opponent pinned.
I understand it. I get it. Drop kick. Nice Persephone. Boy, did she whack.
There's Shida. A nice drive-by boot to the skull.
Shida so quick, even the camera didn't catch it.
And now, Maya World had enough. She's going to send Persephone out. Maya World is going to take flight right into the fist of both Persephone and Hikaru Shida. This tag team match, stay with us, continues on Collision. For this women's tag team match, a lot of argument going on with Persephone and Stephon Smith, the referee that time, but the upshot is that Persephone is in control of this match.
They've done a great job of isolating, hiding in the corner, imposing their will, tagging in and out, working great together. This has been a clinic.
It's kind of ironic though. The TBS champion Maya Wall and both Hikaru Shida and Persephone said they wanted to try to expunge her their losses to. They've let her wait on the outside, relatively fresh, so if High-End can get over there and make a tag, you have to think Persephone and Hikaru Shida are going to be on the back foot.
Oh, 100%. They want to keep that isolation going.
Nice escape. Get there.
She is there. Come on. And it's on both ends. Sheeta's in. Maya World's in. The TBS champ, the former TBS champ, going at it. Spin kick on Persephone. Maya World kicks one down. Sends another one down with a DDT.
Big offensive explosion from Maya World. She's got Hikaru Shida right now.
Sending Shida into the corner with a hammer throw. Back elbow, and now we'll bring High-End back in.
Let's see what they can summon up here. They've got 5 seconds for a double team maneuver.
Face first to the top turnbuckle pad.
Well, very liberal use of those 5 seconds by the official.
How about that? Great tag team symmetry. 1, 2.
Oh, so close.
That time, Shida was kicking for all she was worth.
Huge feather in the hat of High-End if she's able to pin for the world champion.
No doubt about that. Picks up.
Right in front of the official.
2 count on the inside.
Close.
2 count only, but it was close.
Big high knee. That rung her bell.
That was right on target. Persephone right on top. High-End. Set down with a big missile drop kick from the top. Persephone picks her up.
Arrow. Shida for the win. Oh, no.
Maya World saved the day on that one. That was over.
Once again, the decision hanging in the balance, but Shida pushing forward. Could be looking for the katana. The spinning knee strike. Instead, just the first driving knee got caught.
High-End fighting back here. Double underhook again.
Second attempt.
Oh, down goes Shida.
What do you call that?
High-End with a cover. 1, 2. Oh, barely a save by Persephone.
Maya World and High-End clearly been spending some time in the ring, working on double team maneuvers. But wasn't enough there.
Oh,
With world champion caliber opponents.
right into the midsection.
Good counter by Persephone. There's that straight. Nice fall away slam.
Here goes again Maya World through. Persephone goes down. Shida in the ring with High-End.
High-End's got to get it done here. Big spear.
1, 2. So close.
With the energy of High-End now, she knows how close she's got. Shida, tying her up.
Picks her up. Shida bricks away. And a right cross holding up High-End with the other arm. Pick up.
Oh.
Jeez.
The heck?
1, 2, 3.
What out
Who's
there?
fighting this?
Huh?
Who was fighting this?
If people, you won't know him.
Hikaru Shida is the champion.
Yeah, the one that looks like Io Sky.
Yeah. But she was the first AEW champion.
Where it lacked in finesse.
Yeah.
I said right.
Hikaru Shida maintains her position.
Aquí le ganó.
Dangerous competitors.
You won't know him.
Remember, Hikaru Shida, she was the first AEW champion.
which I didn't know until.
She was the first. I remember her. She was the first champion.
You don't remember her?
Then she lost the title y nadie la vio hasta ahora. Where is she now? She's a champion now.
After his victory over you at Grand Slam Mexico, Darmian has made the challenge. He wants you at All In for your TNT Championship, and he wants Falls
Who's that?
Anywhere.
Kevin Knight.
I know what Darby wants, but let's talk about what the champ wants. Because I became the greatest TNT champion of all time when I stopped listening to what the little people got to think. And Darby just so happened to be the first casualty of all of that. So maybe I'll grant him his little wish and make him a casualty once again. But not just yet, because he's running around talking about he beat me at Grand Slam Mexico. But let's keep it real, Lex. Let's keep it a buck. He would have never won if it wasn't for his little friend Chris Jericho, who was the first AEW World Champion in hell. He used to be a television champion on this very network. But one thing he's never been is a TNT champion. So how about live this Wednesday in Las Vegas? Me and you, Jericho, we make a little gamble. You give me the opportunity to wipe that little blemish off my record and I'll give you a shot at this. How that sound? And then maybe Lex. Maybe we can talk about
juguete Clemente de los dominos que está allá arriba en tu cuarto.
I see you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Allá, no, uno juguete Clemente. Pero hay otro allá arriba que está en la mesa, al lado de la mesa.
Jack Doyle, education of the Continental Cup continues in the first round, and
Eddie Kingston.
Yeah.
That's coming up next. Jungle Jim Perry, the Bang Bang Gang, against John Moxley and the Death Rider. Stay with us, live from Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs.
Shinsuke Takeshita is eyeing a shot at the International Championship and heading down the stretch now of the G1 Climax.
That's right, Takeshita in prime position to repeat as tournament winner. Takeshita leads the A block with 10 points after victories over Hiroki Goto, Great Khan, Oleg Bolton, Yuto Ice, and Jake Lee. The G1 Finals, August 15th and 16th in Tokyo. Takeshita is trying to become the 5th back-to-back G1 winner since the tournament began in 91. The last person to do it, Takeshita's arch rival, Kazuchika Okada, in 2021 and 2022.
So, a lot of great things for Takeshita. As we said, he is eyeing getting that international championship back as well. Wins another G1. He's got plenty of momentum, isn't he, Paul?
Plenty of momentum. Plus, he's such an incredible talent. I mean, he's top-tier talent. Love watching him compete. Love to see the success that he's generated.
Absolutely. We'll follow that for you as well. But right now, it's time for an exciting 8-man tag team match here tonight on Collision as we go to the ring.
It's literally like the System song.
John Moxley said it's going to be a bad night for Perry's new friends. Let's find out.
And on the other side, there'll be his opponent in the Continental Classic coming up in Las Vegas. The Continental Cup coming up on Wednesday. In the Continental Cup, it's going to be Jungle Jack Perry with John Moxley in an opening round match.
Moxley said he feels bad.
But where's Jay White?
Every Continental tournament, the champion.
That's my question.
Until if they are able to make it and win the final, they will regain the gold. Moxley will like to get his hand on the tournament next Wednesday. Maybe an injury as well, something to work on.
This, of course, this Continental Cup, a great compliment to the Continental Classic. That is our wintertime tournament, and here in the summer, who's going to win the cup? Who will come away with the belt? We'll find out. But here come the Death Riders.
To the ring. And that's the wonderful what Claudio Castagnoli might be thinking. Having already advanced in the tournament, his name going back in the hat. He could be facing either John Moxley or Moxley's opponent, Jack Perry.
We're going to go facing you too.
There is that as well. I haven't thought of that eventuality, but certainly a very exciting and ominous drawing after the first round. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself at this point, nor should anybody else. Moxley fully beside himself. What he says he's gonna hair up his ass. His words, not mine. For the Bang Bang Gang. Last week on Collision, the Bang Bang Gang scoring a victory over the Death Riders. Juice Robinson pinning Rima Yuta. When the Dogs try to get involved after the match, out came the Motor City Machine Guns to stand by the Bang Bang Gang. So there's a lot of conflicts going on here in AEW. A lot of egos.
A lot of high tension between all these talents.
I think it goes back to what I was talking about earlier, how the tag team scene and the trio scene is better than ever before. There's a lot of great talent that can team up. Motor City Machine Guns are here now.
Where did
the Death Riders, the Bang
Where did it go?
The Guns.
They're the best to wrestle. It's not just a cute moniker to put on a t-shirt. We live it.
And of course, coming up at All In, it's going to be Cage and Cope against the Young Bucks for the World Tag Team Championship.
Intergenerational dream match, no question. Two of the greatest tag teams to ever do it. Who's going to come out on top?
With a single leg on Moxley and quickly spinning out of it.
Moxley shows his disdain for Austin Gunn.
And wait a second, look.
Oh boy.
Perry wants it against his opponent next week. He wants to get a taste.
He's going to get it. And John Moxley just standing in the center of the ring waiting on Jack Perry.
This is a real brawler. He's a smart man, there's no question about it.
Such a talented wrestler. You look at Mox and you think this crazy guy that's a thug, takes risks, very violent, but he's so smart and he's so talented of a wrestler.
Make Jack Perry think about it. And now look, did Winnie give him the opportunity?
Roll up, 1, 2.
He wants to try to expunge that loss from last week. Oh boy.
Jack sends him over. Jack with a great drop kick. Get back for Jack Perry, looking right towards John Moxley and towards the corner. Full arm drag, twist back to the corner. Blind tag made. Here's Colton Gunn.
Colton Gunn, talk about a raw athlete.
Well, you're right, man. And he will bring his brother back in.
Highly energetic Austin Gunn. Well,
now Austin's got enough energy for 3 people.
Nobody like him, I can tell you that. Now Juice Robinson perched on top.
Straight bull.
Nobody's safe when Juice Robinson is around. I don't know who he's going to hit. He might hit you, Paul.
He might. He's a little bit on the lunatic side.
Yeah, Juice was going for that jab of his, and Wheeler Yuta cut it off with Here goes Garcia. Down he goes. Down goes Pac with a hip toss. And now Juice Robinson doing what he does best with that jab of his.
Right hands. Reverberating throughout the arena. But wait a second.
2 men shooting Juice in the crossbody, sitting down both Garcia and Pac. There goes Wheeler Yuta. There goes Wheeler Yuta outside. And Juice.
There he goes.
And then he goes down. Watch out from behind.
I see it. Moxley sneaked in and out. To the eyes.
They're poked in the eyes. That's simple. Jack Perry in. And he drop kicks John Moxley. Had to move the referee out of the way, but got the job done. And Moxley spills on the outside. Now he's going to try to crawl in, but no, they're holding Moxley back.
Death Riders taking some pause.
Who is going to win this big evening tag? Stay with us on Collision.
Yeah. Love you too. Me too. Yeah. Mm.
Nigel McGuinness, all white. Cover 1, 2, and a 2 count.
Really, you tagging in the other so-called dark horse, as John Moxley's referred to it, of the Death Riders.
They're more like acolytes and disciples.
Or whatever you want to call them, whatever label you want to use. I think it was about time that they moved on. Clearly they've learned something from John Moxley and being part of the Death Riders. But as long as they stay as dark horses, they're always going to be dark horses, never thoroughbreds.
True point, true statement. But right now, the group has synergy. They're having success. They have power. They have influence. Why let that go?
I understand. I perhaps as a young man might do the same thing, but sometimes the young colt needs room to run, not be trotted out like a government mule.
Oh, you do see how people that
Watch out. Now it's the Death Riders. Taking care of the corner, and now look at this. 3 on 1. Jack Perry trying to get the referee to turn around. And meanwhile, Juice Robinson has been assaulted in the corner.
There's the strength in numbers and the cohesion that you mentioned, Paul. Always a factor when the Death Riders are around.
such great pack tactics for the Death Riders. They work so well together. John Moxley's the alpha voice, and you have the other voices. It's so well executed and done. That's why they have the success that they have.
For all that success, they were on the losing end against the back gang last week. Lawrence rankled John Moxley.
Yeah, right now, Juice Robinson needs to make a tag and get out of danger.
Well, Jack Perry over in the corner, all by himself, eagerly waiting the tag. Robinson's gonna get there.
Yes! Juice Robinson tag! It's John Moxley! It's Jack Perry! One-on-one right now!
Look at John go!
Jack sending Moxley back to the corner. Moxley holds his ground. Jack ducks! Again! Big running forearm shot coming on the ropes. There you see it. Another first round match in the Continental Cup. Wednesday. Down goes Jack hard.
Moxley all the time in the world, and now watch this. Looking for the pile driver. Got style. No.
Jack escaped. Tried a thrust kick. Great standing switch. And by Moxley to the right. Coming down hard. Oh, they wiped each other out. Who can make a tag?
Well, Moxley's there first.
Yeah, Moxley will make the tag. The guns pull up in their corner. And Jack Perry cannot get there.
Either Moxley or Perry with significant advantage as they head towards Vegas. Oh, and in comes the Energizer Bunny.
Yes, sir, it is.
How fast that is. Oh my God.
Austin God, a blockbuster over the top. Hitting the ropes again. It's Jones. But Daniel Garcia tags in his brother.
Fast is right.
Colton Gunn. How about that? Here is Moxley. Colton Gunn sets Moxley down. What a matchup we are having. How about the Bang Bang Gang and Jack Perry?
This is stunning stuff. So good.
The famous come on. 1, 2, and a save. 3 making a save that time.
That's that cohesive union with the Death Riders. Why sing one well 3 will do better?
Watch out. Colton now in the wrong part of town. We've seen this before. Forget about 310 to you, but this is a locomotive of a different sort.
All the Death Riders getting ahead of steam from the opposite corner, literally crushing Colton Gunn.
When's he going to stop?
When they wanted to, I guess.
But when Juice Robinson comes in,
Jabs. All four Juice Robinson taking care of all four Death Riders. And hammering it, Danny Garcia. There's the left hand.
the Juice is loose. Oh, boy.
Austin Gunn.
So much energy.
Unbelievable. Samoan drop. Swing and a miss. Pick up. Larry on the way down. John Moxley comes in with a cutter. Jack Perry, a great extension of the leg. And Jack Perry's up top.
Hooks it to the outside.
Woo! A moonsault from the top.
You talk about action pack. This is insane.
This is absolutely insane. With the fans chanting AEW.
Back inside the legal net mode. Again, Wheeler Yuta looking to expunge. Back inside the legal net mode. Again, Wheeler Yuta looking to expunge last week's loss.
Yes, sir. Colton Gunn can get up in the air. He calls in his brother.
Here it comes. 310 to Yuta. No! That's right. Oh, that was
Quickly disrupting everything. Meanwhile,
two low blows. Billy Kid's
the running, the psycho knee. 1, 2,
3.
done.
Your winners, the Death Riders.
got the job done, but you got to give the assist to the dogs, who we heard from earlier.
And the leadership there had a critical save right there.
Oh, wait a second. Oh!
An angry Jack Perry in, leveling out Wheeler Yuta, and pointing towards John Moxley.
The Death Riders pulling out their dead.
Moxley up on the apron.
Moxley happy to leave, I'm sure, ahead of Vegas with a victory over Jack Perry's team tonight.
Moxley, Triple Jack Perry, first round of the Continental Cup is live in Las Vegas. And it's coming up Wednesday night at 8, 7 Central on TBS. A win with an assist by the Death Riders. But he had a win earlier tonight. Right now, here's Speedball Mike Bailey.
Grand Slam Mexico was a dream come true. The arena, the people, my opponent, I am grateful for all of it. But the bottom line is, I am not the AW International Champion. But tonight, I got a huge win over Myron Reed. I still feel that I have momentum on my side. I am still locked in. And MJF, I hear that you're looking for opponents this upcoming Wednesday in your match to qualify for the Casino Gauntlet at All In. Well, that is exactly the kind of opportunity that I am looking for.
Speedball, Mike Bailey.
Little
Nick Wayne.
Starting yet another championship quest here in AEW that all starts with your big opportunity that you're gonna fumble again. Classic Mike Bailey. You wanna talk about opportunities? You're looking at the opportunists of AEW, the prodigy Nick Wayne. And on August 21st, Death Before Dishonor, I'm gonna beat Bandito and become the youngest Ring of Honor World Champion of all time. And why don't we throw it out there?
Ooh, SmackDown's gonna have some competition because August 21st also is where Kevin Owens will compete for the Undisputed Championship against CM Punk in his hometown.
To win that number 2 spot at the Casino Gauntlet at All In. So I'm gonna give you a front row seat, an invitation on how to properly take an opportunity and run with it.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah. Thanks. Good luck to you. You're gonna need it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. See you Wednesday.
We know Andrade El Idolo has the number 1 spot for the Casino Gauntlet, and we know that MJF is going to be in action on Wednesday, vying for the number 2 spot. Looks like Nick Wayne wants to be a part of that as well.
You gotta love Nick
At
Wayne.
Speedwall.
Confidence, the way he stepped up to Mike Bailey. Nick Wayne believes that. He's not just talking trash. He believes he wants to be the youngest world champion ever. And good for him. I like his moxie.
Yeah.
Well, that moxie comes from Christian Cage.
Absolutely. Speedball Mike Bailey, red hot. Maybe he will get the number 2 spot as well. Well, fans, tonight, we remember one of the true legends
Dory
in professional wrestling, one of the great legends in Dory Funk Jr.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Fans, a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Dory Funk Jr. carried that title with grit and pride during what was a tremendous 4-year reign. Dory was a master technician in the ring, respected around the world, and alongside his legendary brother, Terry Funk, Dory was part of wrestling's most iconic families. Dory's influence didn't stop when the matches were over. He trained generations.
What? No. Come on. Come on. Dude, I swear. Come on.
Hats. So you sell hats?
No. So you work for the thrift store? I was just trying
Wow,
to
just
film
get
myself.
through the whole...
Why'd you do that?
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
This is just you opening a box of sneakers.
I didn't know M&M's like eating M&M's.
Who's eating M&M's?
What have you done? Look, I won't judge. They're so airy, so crispy.
You think you know someone. M&M's caramel, now popped.
Hi. Who's there?
The Hurt Syndicate. My understanding that Champion Promotions has requested your time, so Shane, the floor is yours.
I did. Gentlemen, I understand time is money, so I'll be brief. Shane Taylor Promotions would like to acquire the services of the Hurt Syndicate and assist you in your new business venture. You like to hurt people, we like getting paid. The way I see it, not only will we get rich, but we're gonna make history working together. And as a show of good faith, it's for your time.
There's a lot more where that come from too, Bobby. Big face hunters.
You have our undivided attention. We'll be in touch. My man.
Who knows? Big. Come up.
Make sure you count it.
What does STP have in mind? We all know we have in mind. Next Saturday on Collision, Continental Cup continues. Brian Cage against Hechicero.
And two members of the conglomeration will face off. It's Roderick Strong and Carlo Ray. Two old friends ready to clash.
And Nigel, you will be facing Katsuyori Shibata next week in another first round match in the Continental Cup.
As excited as I am about that, the previous Wednesday, Tony Khan has made it official. A huge match between the Jet Kevin Knight and Jericho.
And as I mentioned earlier, we are going to have a three-way match for the number 2 spot.
Three-way.
At Wembley Stadium, Midway, MJF, and Speedball Mike Bailey.
Let's go.
Huge Continental Cup matches Wednesday. Jay White, David Finlay. A lot of history between these two. They're going to leave it all in the ring.
And as we saw earlier, these two men will finally get it on. Jungle Jack Perry and John Moxley in another first round match. Right now, Jack and the Bang Bang Gang are standing by.
You know, when I was a kid, my parents told me to stay away from gangs. But you gotta see them right. Now, Mox, next Wednesday in Las Vegas, for the first time ever, it's you and me, one-on-one. That means none of these guys, none of the Bucks, none of the Death Riders, nobody but you and me. So enjoy this victory tonight, because all it takes is one loss. All it takes is one upset. And you are no
One kid, it all it takes.
So this Wednesday, I'm going to show you what a sweet kid is all about. Everybody would have just saw Wheeler take a 310 to Yuma. If it wasn't for the dogs and their...
Yuma.
Guess what, Finley? Pretty soon it's going to be you looking at Jay White across the ring. And it's in the Continental Classic. And you can't have any interference in the Continental Classic. So what are you going to do without Clark, huh? Moxley, what are you going to do with the Death Riders when they look at Jack? The Continental Classic, there is no interference. And if you're not down with that, we got your works for you. Guns up.
Bam. You know, I was about to say suck it, but...
Your main event is a first round match in the AEW Continental Challenge Cup Title Football. This is the first from Lebanon, Michigan, weighing 252 pounds, Jack Doyle.
Bad blood between Eddie Kingston and the Don Callis family last Thursday on Ring of Honor. Let's take a look at what went down.
It was Kingston and long-time tag team partner Ortiz that really wanted to make a statement. They beat down to the Don Callis family. It's guaranteed that Kingston is coming for payback.
Why this Jack Dole's an intimidating looking soul, isn't it?
He is a monster of a man.
Rugged comes to mind. Real simple, ladies and gentlemen, I won the first ever Continental Classic, and now I'm here to win the first ever Continental Cup. You know what's gonna make it even sweeter? Being someone from the Don Callis family. Or Doyle. You don't rule, dog. The king does.
Now for Eddie Kingston, more than just winning the Continental Cup, it's a chance for payback at the Don Callis family. Look at his eyes, would you?
Absolute determination in the eyes for Eddie Kingston. I've got to be honest, I've been looking forward to this ever since I heard the drawing. Not just as a competitor in the Continental Cup, eyeing potential opponents, but just in a hard-hitting encounter that we're guaranteed to see here every time Eddie Kingston faces someone. We heard what he said, the winner of the previous Continental Classic. Time that many people sold him short, said he had no opportunity to even make the finals, let alone win it. It was Brian Danielson who called him King of the Bums. Turned out to be King to the Bums. To anybody that felt that they couldn't do it, they couldn't achieve their dream, Eddie Kingston did.
Love Eddie Kingston. Love everything about him. He's one of the realest dudes I've ever met in professional wrestling.
No doubt about that. And fans want to remind you there, it's unlike the Continental Classic, not a 20-minute time limit. There was no time. It's a sudden death scenario here. So we're going to stay with this as long as it takes here tonight on TNT. Sudden death, Continental Cup, opening round. Who's going to move on? We have found out tonight 2 men are moving on already. Look at this. These chops from Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, he's got to find a different strategy. Going power.
Woo! Oh shit!
Jack Doyle, he's on the losing end of it. Doyle's so powerful.
Let's talk about that. Pretty much everybody you ever faced, you had the power advantage. So play devil's advocate. What has Kingston got to do?
Kingston's got to strike. Got to take out his knees. Got to cut off his hair. Whatever you can do to take that power away. Jack Doyle's not going to be powerful on his back. Get Jake Doyle on the ground.
Everybody at the same size when they're on their back, no question. But instead of following your advice, Kingston just trying to chop down his bigger, more powerful opponent.
Back to the corner once again. Jake Doyle sends Eddie in and crumples Eddie to the corner. Eddie mentioned the first Continental Classic winner and gave him the triple crown at that time. He was Continental champ, Ring of Honor world champ, New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight champ at the same time. You mentioned this earlier that Eddie had advanced by defeating Brian Danielson in the Blue League and then defeated John Moxley in the championship.
So it is possible, no question about it. Again, one of the most exciting things about the Continental Cup and the Continental Classic. Sometimes you see these never-seen matches before and big upsets.
So much competition on. I was just thinking earlier about Jack Perry, and I got poor Jake Doyle confused with Jack Perry. I don't understand how I did that, but I did.
Rapid fire headbutts.
Strategy backfired a little bit.
Like he rolled into the ring.
Jack Doyle's got a pretty hard forehead, it looks like.
Eddie's got a bigger head. It might be Jake Doyle's, at least physically.
Eddie trying to shake out the cobwebs that time.
That's a good response.
Jake Doyle cover 1, 2.
Sometimes there's no substitute for power, Tony.
Absolutely, Paul. You should know that better than anybody else. Eddie hitting hard on the mat. Fans chanting the name of Eddie Kingston.
Talk about the ultimate underdog, the working man's fighter. Love it.
John Lennon said, a working class hero is something to be. Certainly, Kingston lives up to that moniker. Huge sports fan growing up, but he fell
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Triple A stream. I'm still live streaming AEW Collision on my other one, but we're going to be live streaming Triple A as well on here because it's going to start. So while this match is still going on,
just like in the first 2 matches. We are 22 days away from the event at Wembley Stadium. This is what we're making.
After 2 red hot weeks in Aguas Calientes,
Hitting fight as expected.
And backs in point. Machine gun stops.
La tóxica. Lucha triple amenaza por el campeonato Reina de Reinas. Alright.
As it were, the noise of thunder. The man in black coming around.
Trying to go for an exploder here. You could see it, but he couldn't get Jake
And
up.
there's La Catalina.
Oh my goodness. And Oklahoma Stampede. 1, 2.
And
One of these two men will advance. And remember,
La Tóxica.
stay with us on Collision.
Triple Mania 34. El torneo por el campeonato de Latin American Championship. We have Abismo Negro Jr., Texano Jr., el hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr., Licenciado Mega La Parca 1, Dr. Wagner Jr. 1, Jose Toro, el fiscal Psycho Clown, Damian Priest, Galeno, and Omas. Woo! Damian, Galeno, and Omas.
we welcome you back inside of the Arena San Marcos in Aguas Calientes, Mexico for week 3 of Verano Descandalo. And we are about to find out which luchador will join El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. and La Parca in the fatal 4-way at Triple Mania to crown the new AAA Latin American champion.
Para centrar al siguiente retador y aspirante al campeonato latinoamericano, con ustedes de LWO,
I'm still Corey Graves alongside John Bradshaw Layfield and AAA General Manager Rey Mysterio. Ray, what do you think of Cruz del Toro's chances in this one?
I'll tell you what, Cruz del Toro has been waiting for that big opportunity, that one to break through. And I think this might be it, so he better have his boots laced on.
Is that right?
Really tight today. Waiting for that.
Bradshaw Layfield and AAA General Manager
Yeah.
because we know Elf is the young man who seems
El
on the
fiscal.
verge of a breakout each and every time we see him, the son of the original Abismo Negro. JBL, how
Okay.
impressed have you been by El Fiscal over the past several months?
incredibly impressed. There's nothing fancy, there's nothing pretty about El Fiscal. He's just a very physical guy who loves to hit people. And I enjoy that. And it's a different style, and it's something that works for him.
Ray, you've said on multiple occasions that Fiscal reminds you very much of his father, Abismo Negro.
That's a complete reflection of his dad. Incredible.
Psycho Clown.
Well, if you talk about a luchador who has more questions surrounding them than answers, look no further than Psycho Clown. We still have not heard any updates or had any news break regarding the attack on Pagano. We haven't seen Pagano since, and we haven't gotten any clues. Ray, have you heard anything?
No, I haven't. And if I did, I would definitely share that with
Collision, we're going to stay with this match as long as it takes, because it's something else in the Continental Cup. This first round, there must be a winner. 2 men have advanced already. Kyle Casanoli and Arch Cassidy. Who will be the third tonight? Kingston and Jake standing it up. Is up.
Psycho Clown
On top. He comes off a flying shoulder on a better turnbuckle. He's got a lot of reserve, as we know.
Hard core strength, too. He's able to get those shoulders off the mat.
And he looks up at the referee, Stephon Smith.
I understand he was pulling on his air a little bit earlier. I wonder if he's got a little equilibrium thing going on. Looks a little Maybe a little out of sorts, maybe his belly's going a little bit.
They are close to the Mile High City at Colorado Springs. Altitude definitely an effect. Not to sell.
He's got to be the favorite of this match.
Eddie Kingston's resiliency would certainly have an effect on this match.
I think it would have an effect on both of them. The judge going to face it from behind with a sneaky lariat and that entry in the fatal four-way.
Doyle's going to show you some strength there. Look at this. Now, El Capone, Pabon instead. Eddie Kingston grew up watching tapes of Japanese pro wrestling. Oftentimes his offense is like an encyclopedia.
Oh. Damn, this match has been amazing, bro. Woo!
Behind him, no doubt. He's picking Eddie up, but the front is
Martin cut off a win, make this mile high altitude worse.
Slaps Eddie. Seeks refuge in the corner, dazed. Spaghetti legs on the former Continental champion.
Woo! Oh! And that's it. Wait, but Jake Doyle didn't really. He was still here. Vegas on Wednesday, could be the night the New Day coming.
Smart decision. Waited too long though. But you're right, Ray. Now it's in there cover.
All right.
Now escapes. Go cover Roberto. Cannot believe it. Triple Mania, the biggest of all time, right around the corner, September 11th in Las Vegas, the 13th in Mexico City.
This is why I'm a Walmart Plus member.
I see you.
Alright, let's go now to the AEW Collision stream. We're gonna be transferring. We're gonna be transferring to the Triple A stream, which is already on for this